through Maui a few months ago. You saw that? You may not have realized how many of our own family lost their homes, their cars, their jobs. Many found it impossible to work for a period of time and still can't. Electricity was out, lives were upended, and still are. But by operating our own 501c3, we were able to respond in situations like this. And as part of our LifeVantage family, rest assured we've got your back. In your darkest moment, there is a family of people who love you. It's one of the best parts about being part of this LifeVantage family. When one of us is in need, we all step up to help. And over the years, I've learned that when we all come together to carry that burden, it lifts us all up just a little bit. The collective impact we make through this lifting to our LifeVantage family members in Maui is hard to put into words. So I'm not even gonna try. Instead, I want you to hear from them, because some of them came here. Why don't you join me in welcoming them to stage so they can tell you themselves.
Go by the screen and to just be honored here to share our story. Our stories are everything, right? I'm Kamaile Pu'oi. I am a Pro 5/MC1/MC2. And I am residing on the island of Oahu, where I was born and raised. I want to come here to share with all of you today a little bit about my experience with Legacy. As in times past, we've all kind of seen the little banners go up on our website, and we realize some of the devastation that happens. We see the opportunities to give at Christmas time, etc., for so many things that we do. And of course, you know, from our pockets, especially for those of us who are starting businesses and every little dollar counts to how we're running our businesses, that little $25 goes in, that little $50 goes in, you give a little bit more when you can. And it just is like, I hope that makes a difference. I hope that that helps in some way or another, but there's just a little bit of distance between you and what's going on. When Sonny and his team lost everything, you know, to the storm and all of the different things, when you see our friends and family go to Mexico to help so many rebuild, it definitely touches your heart, but it doesn't touch your heart as much as when you see it happen, when a crazy, horrific event strikes your backyard. And all of these beautiful people live and reside on Maui and have been directly affected, which is, you know, my team and beyond. And we are so grateful. And guess what happens? I immediately started a GoFundMe account, and Amy Homewood is one of the first persons. She's like, I love my Maui people, are you kidding me? She's like, I'm in. When somebody from a different team, Bill, where are you? When Bill, you know, Facebook messages me and says, girl, I got you, and donates $500 just out of the goodness of his heart. I met him once in Long Beach, you know, we talked once, but we've been friends ever since. We're family. When I get a call from my friend Carrie Dickey, who is my friend because we are family and we've become friends over the years, when she calls me and she said, you mean Rochelle? The one that gave me the joy oil when I was feeling blue and I needed some, you know, whatever, and she just knew, and she said, here, put this on. She's like, that Rochelle? The one that, you know, that's her and her team that's lost everything? She let me get off the phone. and immediately makes a donation. And that all happened after Kristen Algren said, here's Michelle's number, call Michelle. I called Michelle, and she's like, we're already on it. I'm so glad that you reached out. We'll match the first 10,000. We matched that within, thank you to those that donated greatly. All of you contributed that love, and we feel it. And not only was it matched to the first 10,000, but we matched 19,000.
Wow.
Thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. I'm going to turn it over to Rochelle. She's going to talk to how that money is going to help rebuild. And so, Rochelle.
Hi. I just want to say thank you to everyone. I wasn't going to cry. It's total devastation. And it happened so fast and nobody was ready. But we all pulled together quickly, and our family and friends from the other side of the island, people from off island, Kamaile, you guys reached out quick and helped us quickly and gathered love and products and needs for babies and moms that are pregnant. Everybody pulled together so fast. It was quick, like within a day, boats were coming in, we were pulling products from the ocean. People were flying stuff into Kapalua Airport. People were donating money, but some of that money was getting lost. And that's why we're grateful, because you made sure the money got put where it's needed, and it's helping us to pay our bills and pay our rent and feed our kids. And I'm really grateful, because it's hard knowing where to go next when everything's just gone. But in my heart, I know that God put us here to help each other to rebuild, and to rebuild it better than it was before, with clean hands and good intentions, because that's what we all need right now. And I'm just really grateful for you guys.
Yeah, and despite all of the tragedy, literally, her whole family does not have any means of income except for LifeVantage. So despite everything, you guys, how many customers did you get last month?
3. And 2 more from the donation hub that we're running. People come through and volunteer from all over the world. They buy their own tickets and come and work with us on the ground, sweaty and dirty and sad and happy and every emotion. And I get customers from it. And I'm not even selling. I told Kamaile, I'm not promoting anything. I can't ask them, hey, you lost everything. Would you like some product? But it's just happening naturally. And I'm so grateful because it's my only source of income.
Yes. I'm gonna let Tracy speak, because Tracy also had the same heart as all of us in this room. And Tracy actually immediately went to action. She's the president of a place called Mala Wharf, and so she was able to, Ma'alaya, she was able to coordinate and get together and immediately start a distribution center. And I want you to hear some of her thoughts of how LifeVantage has really played a part in the healing of Lahaina and all of Maui.
Aloha, everyone. So, when the fires happened, I'm on the board of directors for the Ma'alaya Boat and Fishing Club, and when the roads were closed, we realized the only way to get supplies out to families who were completely cut off on that side of the island was to mobilize our boating community, and so that's what I did through my memberships. And so we were able to get supplies, water, food, gas out to families that had literally no connection on the other side, either by boat or by land. I worked with the mayor's office, the governor's office, like me. I worked with the mayor's office and the governor's office, and we just made it happen. And we created a supply depot right in Ma'alaya Harbor, which is the beginning point access to the west side of the island. And we're still going strong. I'm working with several of the nonprofit organizations on the island. We're still delivering supplies. We just set up a tent community in Kahului called Pu'uhonau Onene, and we're making sure that people have access to medical care, they have access to food and water, and so many other things. And one of the biggest joys, that for me anyway, is that I'm able to, through the incredible donation from our wonderful company, I'm able to also provide relief workers and families with our nootropic Axia. So I was delivered a large sum of Axia, and I'm so incredibly grateful. I was really surprised how many people actually know about nootropics on Maui, and they were so excited to receive this donation from LifeVantage. So thank you all so much. I never realized how important being able to offer that $10, $25, or $50 is, and it really is huge, and it really makes such a huge impact on people's lives when devastating things happen that we are just not prepared for or even will realize will happen. So mahalo nui loa, and thank you for your loco makai. And so this is our Maui team here, everyone. Reggie would also like to say something.
Well, how can I miss an opportunity to finally be on stage after all these years? I don't know if it's Carrie Dickey that says, I was in San Antonio in 2000 and I think we were here in 2015. And I remember being here, and Carrie Dickey might have said, dig your well before you need it. Maybe it was her. But this is a message to all of us. We don't know what can happen in our lives, what happened on Maui. Therefore, we dig our well before we need it, when we have the strength to do it. We are so grateful for all your donation for Maui. As you know, that impacted us very strongly. And the support from all over the world has been felt. And thank you for your prayers. Because as you know, there's a situation that is so overwhelming that it takes a supernatural level of understanding to deal with it. So your continuous prayers will be really welcome, because we need wisdom, but also wisdom applied that will be grateful wisdom. So thank you for that.
You guys, this is what it's all about. Please come with us after the session. Spend a few minutes right outside building the backpacks with us. We need your help. And maybe before we wrap up, we can take a moment and stand up and give a huge round of applause to show our love for the rest of the Maui family that isn't here right now.
One last thing too, I want to present this to you as a memento of our love and dedication being with us in our time.